Hi guys, welcome to the show. You wanted to see Give Me a Break Thursday, but I had to leave because I had some stuff to do, so we're going to make it up. We're going to make up for last night's Give Me a Break, which is what I call Give Me a Break, both Give Me a Break Thursday and Friday. I'll think of something. I'll probably do Give Me a Break Saturday to make up Thursday I lost, so this is Give Me a Break Friday, and tomorrow we'll make up Give Me a Break Saturday. Give Me a Break Thursday. Enough chatting. Let's just get to the coronavirus. It's the top of the news as always because the numbers are high. No one gives a shit. No one's wearing masks. Plus, no one cares. Here are the latest cases. This was updated less than 1 hour ago. This is the data that they provided to the New York Times and Wikipedia. 18,536 total cases in Nueces County, none have recovered here, and close to 340 deaths. We had 5,000 to that, that's like 630K, 12,459. We had that, that's like close to 12,600 something. None have recovered in the United States, close to that we had almost like 190K, 16.1 have recovered here worldwide, and 35K deaths, 24.6 billion total cases worldwide. Harris County, 102K, you're not doing shit but not caring. Dallas County, 72. Whoa, you're going to be on top of that. 2140 for Harris County, 926 for Dallas, 1046 for Bexar, Tarrant County, 41,005, and 590. This is all for the counties in this state. To find out more about this, you can visit our website at jcarver67.wixsite.com/givemeabreak for all the latest coronavirus information and the latest articles. I've not been posting a lot because I'm really busy, but yeah, we'll come. Anyway, masks are required as always. If you go to work, they mandate that you wear a mask, period. There's no if, there's no and, there's no what are excuses. The only excuse you can have is if you have a medical condition. If you have a medical condition, if you go to a store and they tell you where's your mask, and you have to tell them very nicely that I can't wear a mask because I have a medical condition. If they let you in, they let you in. If they don't, go find another store. Unless you have an exempt card. Don't be freaking out saying, I'm going to go talk to my doctor about this. You can very much go talk to your doctor and say, look, this is what happened, so on. This is what happened, so and so, and then there are all these videos out there on YouTube about people freaking out because they don't want to wear masks. I hate to break it to you, but it is the rule here in every state. In every state where you live, there are laws that say you need to wear a mask. They mandate you wear a mask. Otherwise, if you don't, fines will be happening. And the biggest thing ever, if you don't wear masks and stay 6 feet apart, the biggest thing ever that could happen, your life could be in danger. Meaning you could get the virus, you could get really sick, and the worst part about it is, when you can get the virus, and if you don't quarantine yourself for the minimum of 14 days, you can get in serious trouble. Some recommendation from it's the CDC giving me these tips, and your local state. Don't be all like, I'm not attacking you, I'm just saying. But this is how it's happening for every state. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it, but it's what your state wants. There is no arguing back and forth here. Every single time. And I tell you this every time. You need to wear a mask, period, because that is what every state law requires. You must wear a mask every day. Every day. You must wear a mask. Every day. When you go out to work, they mandate you wear masks. When you go shopping, they make you wear a mask. If you are an Uber or Lyft driver, your app will tell you your driver, the rider that you ride with, has to have a mask. If they don't have a mask, you as a Lyft driver have the right to throw him off to kick him, to not give him a ride. That's your right. But what if that person has a medical condition? And for those Lyft drivers that may be asking, well, what if that person has a medical condition? What do I do? If that person has a medical condition, just ask them. They tell you you have a medical condition, just say, that's okay. And you can do your best to provide masks at all times. Like most bus drivers do. Like, they can provide masks for people who don't have a mask. That's fine. That's an okay thing. That's helping out the people who don't have masks. That is like a big step towards helping out. So I wish you all the best, Lyft drivers out there. Stay safe out there, and hope all goes well. There's more. Give me a break to come. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So a few days ago, we did a special on our show called A Guide to Parenting for people out there who want to be good parents or who want to become a parent. We gave you a lot of tips from everyone, like including those spankings, a lot of topics. We've got to cover 2 more. Like, we already told you about not to teach your child bad habits. And these are 2 big ones. Don't let your teens, this is the teens at hand. Do not let your teens drink under the age of 21. It is against the law. It's illegal in all states. Legal in some states, or in all states, it's illegal. But nobody gets the message every now and then. If people can get the message, then the biggest thing that could happen here is that they can get the message, and yet they can be like, they can convince all the other teens out there not to drink under the age of 21. Smoking is a big issue here. Do not let your teens smoke. Tobacco products, weed, dope, whatever, cocaine, drugs are bad. There is a time and place to do all the drugs. At college. Not in front of your parents, not in front of your friends, not in a public place. At college. If they don't allow you to do it in college, then you can't do drugs. You can't do drugs like at all places. Period. They're not going to allow it. Plus, you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble here. And I do mean in a lot of trouble with the law. Not only with your parents, but the law also. You will be sent to juvenile hall for this if you don't clean up your act. There are programs out there to help, and there's people out there who can motivate you, your child, or your teen, not to do it again. The parents stress to you this: don't let your child drink or smoke under the age of 21. In some states, they change the laws, and we're going to have that for you in the future. Give me a break. we talked about this earlier, they changed the Texas laws to where they changed the ages. I don't remember what it is, but just sort of hit me. Alright, next, the latest case in that Count Allen incident stabbing at a Walmart. Who is the suspect at this? We'll give you the very essential local news when we return. Welcome back, guys. Let's bring you the very latest. Let's bring you guys the very latest on a case that's been happening for days ago. It's the story. It is the story of a guy named Colby, or Cole, or it's a story of Gabe Cooley. Who days ago was stabbed at a Walmart in Kyle Allen. Since then, we don't know who the stabber was, but we now know who did it. And today, the police report that it was obtained by 3 News. That police report said that it was a man by the name of Billy Ferguson. Yes, Billy Ferguson is a suspect in the stabbing. But the question is, did he really do it? We don't know the answer. But the trial date will be soon. And give me a break. We'll give you the very latest since your local news. And if you want more information about this, you can visit our website. The address is jkerman67.wixsite.com/givemebreak for all the latest information on this case. The trial, it will be soon. As a matter of fact, but very soon, he could be tried. Very soon. And coming up very soon on an exclusive Give Me a Break, I will talk, if the family will watch, I will talk with the family of this person to give us more, to get more insight in this information. We will find out what happened before the stabbing, during, or after the stabbing. Did they see who was stabbed? The person who stabbed Gabe. Did they see Ferguson stabbed? When's the trial date? And what will the Callan community do for the mourn? Those are the questions I could be asking. So, Cooley family, if you're watching this, I would hope to talk to you someday via Zoom, including into this show, to tell us more about what happened. And possibly, if Carolina comes here for the home game, I could talk to the coach. Or to one of the players who knew Cooley. To give me some insight. Something could happen. And we don't know what's going to happen. but we'll find out soon. Alright. And if you want to learn about if you want to see the tribute to the Gabe Foley tribute, you can do very much so on our website, jcarmisk7.wixsite.com/gimmebreak for all the very latest. Alright, coming up, the first day of sports. The very first game, first two games, Cornerstone Cal, Miller versus Tulsa Midway. We're going to find out the team's reaction to this when we return. Time for sports break. Where today it was the first day of high school football. Let's look at your very latest scores. In Ingleside, the final score, Ingleside at home, 18-14. Ingleside won. Next, we have Sinton in Orange Grove, 56-42. Orange Grove won. Woodsboro, nothing. Taft won, 54-9. They're moving on. Beeville, 42-13. Bourne won against Beeville. The Cornerstone, 24. Caroline 20. 24-20. Cornerstone won against Caroline, but George West, 38-3. West Oso. Lockport, 26. Aransas Pass, 20. So, great job to all the teams out there. Let's hope. And by the way, the Flop Up Sports will not begin until in a few weeks. Until Friday's away. And you'll see me there. For a special edition of Give Me a Break. First day of high school football in the Bluff. That's a very special sports break. Stay tuned for all the latest details and stay tuned to the website, jcarmisk7.wixsite.com, for all the latest information, including that special. And in a few moments, I will tell you about next week's special Give Me a Break. Stay tuned. A few days ago, Hurricane Laura, hit the Texas/Louisiana border, but didn't hit us. No, it did not have an effect on our local beaches. It was like, wham, a little shot in the face. We did not take a direct hit from Laura, but she still had an impact. And there are ways about this. Those Louisianas and their gumbos got really hit hard by Laura. Waves came crashing down the gumbos and the jambalayas. Sounds good. Gotta cool myself down. We are here for a half hour. Just like Wheel of Fortune and all the other game shows. And just like the news. It's a half hour. I'll be back with a preview of next week's show and a final thought. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Just 4 days ago, the CCISD School Board voted to move forward a waiver that would extend online instruction until October. But the question is, how will CCISD implement in-person teaching? To find out more, let's hear from a woman who has some ideas. So, now that you've heard the side of the story from the parents, how can you be stress-free and build connections during this? Well, we're going to tell you right now. I mean, first of all, before I get to this, I'm going to tell you right now. If you're a parent who's stressed about online learning and are really, 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 really desperate to get your kids back into school where you live, I would love to have you on this show to help explain to the viewers about this. Then, I can take this to your local school board and say, look, these parents really need to learn. So, before this happens, let's give you these 3 ways. The first, have relationships. Teachers can maintain relationships through virtual, video chat, routines, and resilience. Those are the 3 things. And there's also some help for parents. And that's go send for parents. If you're stressed for your parents because you have to go into work and make sure your kid is learning, come on the show and talk to me about it. I can help you out. We'll bring in some experts. And the experts can help you throughout this time. So that we can get you and your kid back on the right track. Quick final thought about this. I really hope that all students can get back into the classroom because these parents are creating stress. And you know what happens to stress? I mean, you get faint, you get sent to the hospital, but ways to stop and to handle all that stress. I mean, the way that you would have to do this is to be a stress-free parent and not have heart attacks a lot. We and parents and kids need to understand. Why can't parents have a stress-free environment with their kids? I mean, they want to skip their kid back into school, but some parents just want to deal with that stress. If you deal with that stress, it can really hurt you. And you could really be in big trouble with this. And some tips, well, you must have patience and have ways to access the internet. There are ways, and our website gave you some latest tips and information that you can do as parents to help. And if you come on the show to tell us more about your stress, we can help out. I will go to the board and say, hey, these parents are stressed out for their kids and they want kids to get back into school. So don't extend it. I mean, if we extend it, there's going to be extension online learning. And TA and other education won't even do their very best. Next week, our special is on Workplace Confidential. We've done it before on our first season. But we're going to do it again with the same topics. The very same topic. And on Monday, it's all about sex in the workplace. That's next week. And that's all for this edition of... That's on Saturday. And that's all for this edition of Give Me a Break Friday. We'll see you tomorrow for Give Me a Break Saturday night. For all of us here at YouTube, have a great night. Take care of yourself and each other.